I'm meteorologist Lance Huffman with your Thanksgiving afternoon forecast. It is still windy and it is still cold out there. Temperatures will only be working themselves through the 30s this afternoon. There could be a few peaks of sunshine, especially to the southwest of Fort Wayne, but more clouds are going to move their way back in once we get towards the later afternoon hours. And northwest to west northwesterly winds are going to bring in another chance for some lake effect snow showers, mainly north of Fort Wayne late this afternoon and into the evening. And then winds turn a little bit more northwesterly tonight, and that's going to allow another chance for some lake effect snow showers in a little bit of some sections of Fort Wayne as we get into tonight through Friday morning before that tapers off Friday afternoon. Now, as I mentioned, it's going to feel pretty cold this afternoon. Highs will only be into the lower 30s for most of northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio, but it certainly won't feel like that. It's going to feel much colder thanks to those gusts that we could see up to around 40 miles per hour this afternoon. So not as windy as yesterday, but it's still certainly going to feel pretty windy at times. 19 is what it could feel like in places such as Kendallville, LaGrange, and Angola at our best this Thursday afternoon, but most of us will be into the lower 20s. So you'll want to bundle up if you're heading out and about for your Thanksgiving afternoon plans. And for that lake effect snow, we could see some of those amount really up to 1 inch to 2 inches of that lake effect snow, mainly north of Fort Wayne, as you can see some of those higher lake effect snow amounts. It's going to be closer to Lake Michigan for some of those higher lake effect snow amounts, and there is an indication of some locally higher snow totals too. Now there is going to be another chance for snow, and that's going to be this weekend, and that's something we're keeping a very close eye on, as there is still some uncertainty on the track of this system, and especially that could impact on how much Fort Wayne could see. As of right now, there is good enough confidence to the northwest of Fort Wayne to see that there's potential for over 4 inches of snow in places such as Warsaw, LaGrange, and Angola. And this 2 to 4 inches for Fort Wayne can still certainly change, and so could the 4 inches plus. But it does look like we're going to see some accumulating snow bring some impacts to some road travel as we go throughout the weekend. So you'll want to come back for some updates as that snow map will change, because we're still at least 36 hours away from this event really kicking off through the weekend. So you'll definitely want to come back for some updates, and especially with some rain that can mix into some of that snow, it could change some of those snow amounts as we approach the weekend. 33 again, the high temperature today, 32 Friday. We'll stick with 32 on Saturday, and we'll be in the mid-30s on Sunday. It's not going to do much to melt the snow, but the rain could have some impacts, as I mentioned. So we'll keep you updated with that system. Behind that system, much colder air, 26 on the first day of December and 25 for next Tuesday.